Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, August 2nd, 2017. The tarot card for today is the Two of Pentacles. Yesterday, we had the King of Cups, and I was mentioning about all of the storminess in August and all of the change and the sweeping change and, that feeling of a cyclone coming through. And when you look at a Two of Pentacles, very often what you see is that, stormy sea in the background, but the person in the foreground keeps on juggling, keeps on going. This is you. This is what you need to be doing, okay? It's not an easy task by any means. If your go with the flow meter doesn't work so well, then you may have difficulty with this energy balancing and juggling it all. But if typically you can, adapt to situations as they come along, you will have no problem with any of this. I can remember many years ago, a young lady who worked for me said to me, "How do you do it?" And I said, "How do I do what?" And she said, "Well, you always have a plan. But then when something goes wrong, you have a new one and you keep on going." And that is exactly what this card is about, okay? Especially at this point in time, we're approaching a full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius. We have Jupiter getting ready to square Pluto, Uranus retrograding tomorrow. Things are just going all over. August is a little bit chaotic. Your ability to adapt is what will see you through, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to give up the dream. Keep that in mind. But if you're not flexible along the way, it's kind of like sinking your boat, rocking your boat too. I always look at this also, this card as, not wanting to rock the boat. And that's a good idea. We talk about this whenever we have full moon energy around. And I'm sorry, it may only be the second and it may be 5 days away, but things are happening now. And yeah, you don't want to be the one to rock the boat, okay? There's probably enough people out there who will. So keeping calm, like yesterday's King of Cups, keeping your priorities straight, and just keeping on moving, just like in the Two of Pentacles. That's where you're at right now. When you get to the other side of all of it, that's where you'll be able to stop all of the juggling and the wondering. But right now, it really is to your advantage to be as flexible as possible. And that's not an easy thing to do. You may also find at this time that you're kind of sitting on the fence about something, because I think the energies themselves have you wondering, do I do it now? Do I do it later? When do I do it? Yeah, and it's kind of like back and forth, that seesaw motion. I know a lot of you out there are just not quite sure when. And I do believe that timing-wise, things will all happen as they're, meant to be. So don't sweat it, okay? It's going to happen. It's going to come about. Just don't allow yourself to be rigid and, kind of let things ease you along and help show you the way, because those new beginnings are coming. And while the goal or goals that you have in mind may not necessarily change, the plans might need to be tweaked along the way. And that's where, your ability to be flexible comes in, is understanding what it takes to still achieve the same outcome, basically, but doing it in a different way. And so, today's also a work day. You might be needing to multitask. It's Wednesday. You want to get to the weekend, or we've got, let me see, Monday's the eclipse. There's a lot going on between now and Monday. And you're just like, let me get it done. Let me work on this. Let me work on that. You're going to see. Trust me, you're going to see what kind of day you're having, that it requires you to kind of be all over the place and be as flexible is possible. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.